よっしゃー。ちょっと待って。とりあえず、まず、いやー、ちょっと本当に、一晩明けたんでどうすかっていうところ。一晩明けたんでどうすかっていう悲しみが染みついている。こんにちは。
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
意志力。いや、ここで俺のちょっと思いついた不正をしよ
う。She looks back. Time, don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will see through deceits.
みんなが守ってくれる。
There are muscles on long nothing. Just time. Anything out of the ordinary.
いや、すごい、みんな。
She presses her elbows against her waist. The strange moment ends. It was brief. No longer
ここで、
2.2 seconds.
来るじゃん。いや、できるね、この不正。この場ではできないけど、こういう不正の仕方があるわけね。まず、話せる？
But okay. How about we, change the subject to something more lighthearted now?
Just like last time. Don't worry. We will.
ああ、もうみんなが守ってくれる。
It sounds like the boys would have preferred my saying it.
She is not at all worried the tape will contribute.
What does that recording say?
We are in the process of listening.
She nods, exhaling a dense cloud.
Yeah. Yeah.
悲しみが充満している。
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. For me, it's a mix of me with a lot of
清掃サービスが来てくれない。
Talk around the establishment is you haven't inducted.
Somewhere below, military grade SAD is dripping off the walls. You should say the first thing. It's honest.
俺にはわからん。
It's a mystery. An alcohol-related mystery. All right. Not my favorite topic, but okay. We partied. We drank, sir.
What else?
Stimulants. I guess you can say that, yes. A bit.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that. We partied.
パーティーの
Yeah, I love that too. I would
こ
like
と
it to
は
happen that way.
一通り聞きました。
Bullet?
I'm not.
They stripped.
You mean?
I'm confused.
So am I.
Things are starting to go.
This is beginning to get. If we're letting things be out of courtesy, why did you even dig the bullet out?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not
これ
right now.
が
I know it's.
She meant she sees him in her dream.
You have? Not like I do, I imagine.
She fishes a cigarette out.
I can see the similarity.
Funny.
Funny how?
Nothing. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of thing.
How about we, change the
意志力
subject to something more lighthearted now?
もう一個だけいい？
Why not?
もう一回だけいい
Hello,
か？
officer. What brings you up here again?
Soft, light brown eyes look back.
なん
at
と
you.
美しい女
Bad,
だ。
bad.
悪い知
You
ら
know
せ？
these guys? Who? Me? Yes, you.
そう、お前だ。
He's talking about you too.
いや喧嘩しないで。
What did I do? These guys? are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune.
なんかおかしいと思
Sorry
った
I
ん
didn't
だ。
catch it sooner. It takes conscious effort on your part. There's no way of knowing. All
全員やられてい
bullshit,
る。
man. I ain't
俺は攻略なんかされちゃい
confident,
ねえ。
especially
特にこいつはダメだ。完全に骨抜きにされちまっている。
No fucking way, man. Really? Glory, truth,
いや
softness. I take it back.
宣言撤回だ。こいつもかなりひどい状態だ。
But this next guy's
別次元のやばさだ。
The crown head is
いやーもうダメだ。
He's jealous. This is human.
ダメだ。
How it always does. There's nothing you can do about it. No. It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it. Is it? Yes. Mr. Thespian
役者殿なんかあの女の誠実さを称える歌を歌っている始末だ。演劇さん。
To reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably that is
なるほどね。
and a little.
少しくらいならドイツもあまり頼りすぎない方がいい。
Interpreting things to the best of their ability.
最善の解釈をしてい
Maybe
る
they。had flair or something. I wouldn't know. But
意
when
志
it
力
comes to
さ
assessments of
ん。
character and factual, don't be melodramatic. You can trust them.
わかった。
Just you can't draw a sound conclusion. She may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have
お前
a
の勘が
past.
告げてい
See?
る。
It's
こいつは
only
攻略済みだ。
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this. For a second, her face disappears from still smiling, a tired smile.
やられちった。ここなんだ。
The same
こっちは
small, heavy door.
I don't know. It is not the first closed door we found in this building.
そうだ
I
ね。
don't know. The further we get, the vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets.
えい。いや、これはダメな色。ダーン。
You kick it, gung-ho style.
Okay, okay.
Let's trash the
Let's not.
耐久力に振るか。耐久力に振るか。3って微妙にな。意志力はある程度入れたから、多少どうにかなるけどさ。ノザフェドが今あんまないんだよな。振っとくか？世界に殺されるな。ちょっと1だけ振っとくわ。回復のつもりで。久々に食うの。よ
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
そういえばさ、ハーブ、
Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol?
like half.
半分になる前の量は
But
That's half a gram.
yeah, half a G. Want it or not? Okay, Kuno's listening.
うーん。ワンチャンハーブって言うから、例の件との関連あるかなって思ったんだけど。うーん。うーん。うーん。ちょっと、一回ね、
You could just get in the apartment building.
集合住宅ね。 1階の12号室。
Down the door. Police. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his.
同
What
行
the
条
hell are you
約。
signing us up for here? Okay,
まあ
then.
聞けよ。
The fuck do you want with it? Oh, that. Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno. Yeah, Kuno plays on snuff radio. Fucks pig. Oh, that. Yeah, to the both of you. Watch your ass in Kuno. Good call, Pigmeister. Shitload.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
If I were to want to waste my time,
The usual being.
これこれこれこれこれこ
Kuno
れ。
doesn't give a shit about the armor.
な
That
ぜ
fuck gimp had one
そっ
thing.
たら
Do
ミ
you
ュータ
remember
ン
how he
ト。
looked? Fucking growth hormone shit. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak out.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care.
Kuno tried to get the helmet on.
でかすぎたん
Kuno
だ。
kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That
意
yeah,
味に
that shit means nothing to Kuno. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck.
ゲートの近くにある陽気な銀融詩人。
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker?
Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the...
Yeah, he's the one you wanna talk
わあ
to.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno...
Yeah, Kuno's doing chat
慈善活動するんだ。クーノデーだ。
Kuno feels sorry for you.
ありがと
Still,
ね、クー
seems
ノ。
suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility.
Kuno's fuck gimp.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo.
ちょっと一通り聞こ
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't
う。マ
even
ルティネ
in
ズにいな
Martinez.
かった。
Kuno
遠
wasn't in
くに
Relish.
いた。
I don't know. Some fucking mesk or I don't know.
ナイトシティだ。クソったれナイトシティにいたんだぜ
There。is no Night City anyway.
いや、ね、俺はナイトシティのこと好きだからさ。
Science fiction.
どこにあんの
Kuno gives this info out on a need to know basis. And you
まあまあまあまあ。
That's one name you can now.
just a
怪しい
couple
人
of
は
pigs sniffing up.
Yeah, you tell the faggot.
Looks like you're a
ファガリア氏。
whatever that means. The suspicious.
Fuck are you talking about?
ダボクソってなんだよ。
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
俺も難しい言葉
Where's
が
the
嫌いだ。
fucking shit? Make you
クー
stupid.
の子が。
Has Kuno been to some kind of school? Probably a school for children with
俺も問題行動を起こしがちなんだ。
Kuno doesn't give a shit about your handicap. Get out. You're testing.
Get lost.
Kuno doesn't.
Thank you.
the trash container.
買い
stands
物入
in
れ
stone snow.
開けてもな誰が開けれたんだろうなこれ。ルネのホワイトスキルチェックがホワイトになっているので、それを試し、
Officer.
Still,
Anything else I can assist you with, officer?
ありがとうね。そして、今日やるべきは、水門。ちょうどロイのところに行く用事もある。で、マニャーナのところにも行って、ちょっと、やることえぐいな。あ、こんにちは。水門直った
a rusting control panel. You grab the handle
ガチャ
and pull the lever up. The water lock
水門が
starts
動いて
moving.
いる。おー。おー。
All right, we can go to the
Yes.
coast now. Expect rugged terrain.
君たちには特に話しかけられないね。ロイこんちゃ。
Top of the morning to you. How may I be of service? Perhaps I just like being. Yeah, we still have those boom boxes on the shelves.
まだ棚にある
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement,
精
the
神
drug
向上
developed
薬
by
欲
the
しい
military
よ。
to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects.
I try to keep the shop.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting.
I've had to take it. You know,
民
since
衆
the
の原
people's
子炉の
power
悲劇。
cleanup.
緊急除染
He's
隊。
taken it for mental and emotional.
何それ。
Bad idea. Some poor leftist built a
安
particle
価な
decay
電気を提
generator
供
in
しようと
hopes
素
of
粒子
bringing
崩壊
affordable
発電機。
electricity to underserved communities. It mount
The people's pyre was a Type U particle decay generator, a primitive nuclear
フ
reactor.
ァイル。
Also, construction began
エ
during
バショール
the
コミュー
commune
ンの
of
最
Hiroshima.
中、コミュー
The
が崩壊した
people
後、民衆は
continued
工事
work
を
on
続
it
けた。
after the needless to say, things an emergency valve defect
バルブの
resulted
欠
in
陥に
steam
より
pressure
タービンが
blowing
吹
the
き飛ばされ
turbine, taking the fuel containment vessel up.
緊急除染隊っていうのは
self-organized.
ボランティアで構
Tried
成
to
された
help the
自治
fire
組
brigades
織。
contain the spill. I lived by the river since I was a small boy. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud.
大変だ
There's
った
a
でし
reason
ょ
why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever. So much disappointment and early deaths. No one's.
う。連帯責任だ。
So much
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor. The cleanup happened 15 years ago, so I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear power.
ありがとうね。
I like the theory more than the story.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my
ご助役分けてくれない
The lieutenant steps away.
ごめん
Go
ね。
ahead then. He won't be your nog, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
If you say, here you go, man.
Not so sure about this. Because it's an anti-radiation drug, and you're a cop.
そうなんだけどね。
I respect your decision, officer. What else?
ありがとうね。ラジカセっ
Typical
て、
Martinez streetlight sits among.
Yes, officer.
His manner is casual, but his speech is
何も
careful.
隠し事はない。
It was brought to me.
改
We are
造
not
を
here
依
to
頼。
investigate the theft of city You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done.
700 real.
700リアル。
I dare say. Hey, I don't know where it came from.
いやいやいやいやいやいや。
You get to buy
いやいやいやいや。
The boomboxes wait on the shelves, and your boombox.
Absolutely. I've tested each one.
That's odd. Why doesn't he like music?
The stuff I record myself.
自分で録音した音が好きなんだ。
Self-aware shaking and
へえ
draws as mo-
Maybe you should ditch music as well. Get into these more.
Sorry, man. I can't be giving
う
out
ん。
freebies.
12リアル。
Never have. Won't.
割引してくんない
A discount?
だよ
Remember,
ね。
he doesn't like
音楽
music.
嫌ってい
He
る。
likes sounds. The Doorgunner Megamix is his type of tape. Certainly, he'd give you a discount if he knew you'd play something so experimental.
いやー。ドアガンナーミックス。
Is offensively low, but just this
マジ
for the music, concrete.
いいの本当にありが
And
と
here you are, quality sound reproduction.
う。マジか。ごめんね。本当にごめんね。もう、俺みたいなゴミカスのためにいろんな人に迷惑をかけている。やったー。見た目すごいけど。インタラク
The
ト。
reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape
ちょっとさ、うちでやらんちょっと、こんなさ、ここでやることでもなくないちょっと待って。いや、ここでやろう。ここでいいよ。ここで、インタラクト。ここでテープ再生しよう。
what you push. Come on, set.
コマンセ。
The tape's
ここはレバショールじゃない。ゾウにだって合いそうだぜ。
I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son
ク
of
ワ
a
ルスンの
Carlson
クレーン
crane.
の音。
When this shit is done,
こうめちゃくちゃにして、黙示録の兵士流になる。
Soldier of the apocalypse style. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice.
精神的にもう無理なんだよ。
I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arete on you.
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave. Then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around. Indeed, but
There's more going on here than we know.
end of recording. One of the other
Cody.
mercenaries, I think. The one in a village on the
Cody,
Samaran
huh?
Isola in South Safre. Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would.
A symbol of
従軍
soldier
記録。
of the
I think we've got a few more
Crash
questions for class here, don't you?
as you take
Okay.
out the tape. The boot.
よし。それからまず、それから他にもやりたいことがあるよ。ここもついでにやっとくか。やるだけやるだけさ。
This orange machine is dead still. It has a
3%
ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly. The ice.
まあまあ
squeaks
まあ
beneath.
まあまあ
You
まあ
see
まあ。
the pry bar's metal handle bent.
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is from. I have no
高度な
idea, officer. Is
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool.
違う。ここ。いつもの。よし。そして、アリスに進捗を聞く。
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Sorry, sir. I still haven't
まだか。
accessed the database people. Try calling again later.
ありがとね。
In the
あ、ちょ
cabin,
っと待って。
This is Precinct
シルビー、
Sylvie Malak. Yes. Hello?
ごめんね。
What else do you need, detective? No? Not me. No, sorry. I don't. People don't have the money to have...
so the union has a.
seems like last year wasn't lying when she said it was her. This corroborates.
She is of the fairest of them all.
もう演劇さん。
Never escape her lips.
演劇さん。
Yeah, go on.
You
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッ
in
ケ
the
ー。
cabin, you see a
オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。よし。ちょっと一回新しいエリア行こうかな。やることは多い。内陸帝国、うるせえ。うるせえ。クラーシェに質問。ドアガンナーメガミックス。一回クラーシェだな。一回クラーシェや。新エリア行くけど近くなんで一回クラーシェです。ここは。今日中にあと10.5リアル稼がないと宿なしになっちゃう。何度もすいませんね。
Hello, officer.
She puts her coffee cup with a soft ring.
Did he? I never said he was a good man. Or that he...
She doesn't care. If anything,
Where did they get this?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style? Yeah. That was practically his
黒木文
pick.
句
Did he
みたい
say
なものだ
whores
っ
a
た。
lot? Was he pretty
ああ、
much
コ
on
ホイも
He
言っ
wasn't
てた。
actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived.
Yes, was he bright?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. And running joke.
鉄
I
板
was
ネ
gonna say
タ。
running joke. And it sounds like you
なん
didn't
か、
even
いや、
get
なん
the
か
Lely's
あい
punchlines
つ
got、way,
俺と似と
way
る。
faster than that.
俺もなんか
He
そん
was
な
like the
感
center of this
じ。
conflict, The Kohoi massacre and the 36 famine in Yezud all rolled into one person, then cast in Noran. We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our...
Did he tell you he had actually done?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward.
What kind of man was he? Before you go,
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready.
she takes a very small sip.
Like, for example,
Actually, officer, I didn't know his
Lady.
name.
a nickname?
I guess. He came
レ
from
リスタット出
Lelystad,
身でそこの略称。
and it was his army name, apparently.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We
Ma,
have
ma,
a few
ma, ma,
questions you
okay.
can help us with. A few things of...
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
レリスタットっていうのは、
officer.
オランイエ。
It's, I think...
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even...
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
Yes. We were...
Did that bring you
Tokyo.
together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranien Rek.
No love for Muta Aranye? Wasn't he a soul?
No. He left the National Service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminai. He was by no means a stupid man.
A flash of rage comes over you. The words of already...
Had he passed that test, we wouldn't have gotten along. I love Revachol, though. He was
おいくつ
42.
42。
Are you sure?
He had many scars that made him appear old. We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago.
Looks like you were right, officer.
Points aren't good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
競争だったなんて聞いてないよ
This。work is
スポーツだろ
There。is no challenge without competition.
世界を相手にした競争。概念できすぎてわかんないな。
on the first try if possible.
He's lying.
この男は嘘をついております。
Blue. Light
Oh.
blue. They were like...
へえ。あのクソやばい顔にあんな目がついてるんだもの。
Pardon the
いや、
story.
いいよ別に。
I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he...
He had a combat wound.
Yes. Severe. It made him look like...
Ah, yes.
It was light brown.
明るい茶
Almost
色。
blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine. Made oily.
タトゥーの件は
That.
水路地図
Waterways.
女に
It
見
was
せびら
mostly for
かすため。
show. Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature.
Is this Oranese?
オランイエ文学
This is the very essence of Oranese lit. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, and so it goes. Star after star. Oh yeah. No thank you. I've seen enough of him dead.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms from a small town.
小さな町の出身で貧しかった。オランイエ政府は人殺しをする必要があったから、その子
So
を
they
集
turned
約
him
の
into a
殺し屋にした
grotesque. He went to Killer Academy in Fredifort.
殺し屋のアカデミ
Seminine
ー。
Islands. And on other islands too. All of the islands. It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it.
愛に
It
殺され
very
た
well
と
could
言え
be.
る
Yeah. What do I mean? I have no idea. That's not funny, officer.
Her voice is like a slash through the air. There. She momentarily lost control over straight back.
Of course I do. I'm hungover
Do you feel guilty?
二日酔い。ありとあらゆることをして罪悪感を覚える。
among many other things. Yes.
What is this? An interrogation? You didn't tell her this was going to be.
A moment ago it was love. And no, they're not hardcore in that way, is
強
what I'm
硬
trying
派
to
じゃ
say.
ない。朝からつまんない政治の話な。
I think she's
すぎる。
just tired. She doesn't know what you mean.
いや、ない
You
よ。
could blame her a little.
意志力。意志力強えから。
The lieutenant blinks. His all right. Let's see where this is going.
Cool.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, She pours herself more coffee.
ありがとね。
Wait, stop. That map below the damage. The weeks. How
何が言い
old
たいんだ
are you?
お前は何歳なん
That's
だ
where this is going. For you could ask either one of them.
Huh?
えごめんね。
How old?
58くらいかな。
58?
俺の見た目はそんなもん
Actually,
だ。
made that 54.
いいよ。
Alcoholism had
いいよ、
severely
もう、
impacted
そ
her
んな
appearance.
気にしなくていい
And I
よ。
was wrong, but
Wait. This required to the laboratorium.
出世日ジェネレーター。これじゃない。クランシェに聞かなきゃいけないことは一通り聞いたね。で、あとタイタスに話をするでしょ。この流れでタイタスに話を聞く。21時以降は就寝できるだから別にもう別に全然もう3時とかまで動いていいんかな。寝なくてもいいか
It's you again.
よ、何回もごめんな。まず、
He tenses immediately. Chest tightens.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
うーん。
Dark is when you
デスロックバンドを始める時の気分のことだ。
He said he'd. What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
yes. In fact,
Funny. No good God.
Seems like they wanted to give
口を合わせる2度目のチャンスを与えようとしたらしい。それでも彼女は従わなかった。
Fucking righty then.
Please try to control yourself in the presence of.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thought?
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
うーん。
Nah. I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
あ、そういうことか。タイタスもやられてんのか。骨抜きなんや。
Handled him. She got into some stupid.
yes, yes. We heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He
被害
was
者は
shot.
撃たれたんだ。
I know you're tired.
You know what? I am tired. Next time you see her, that lying, scamming.
Yeah. What is this quiet funeral shit? Why do we make it
思い切って
40?
40本にしたらどうだ
100 beers.
なんなら100本でもいいぞ。まだまだ声が小さいからな。
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
うおースキルセットが彼女に懐柔させられている。アンガスは重圧に弱い。頼む頼む頼むいけー
Titus. He's being, but you know someone who might. Fat Angus.
太っちょアンガス、バカ男、ミサ筋肉。
Mr.
彼を圧力鍋に入れるん
Just
だ。
remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez. There.
Huh?
He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because
うーん。
Bring that up one more time. And you
yes, I understand, Alan. That's your name, right?
あなたは我々を殺すだろ
That's what they do in the wild north.
そうだな。
It wasn't that.
そうじゃねえよ。違うんだ。
We didn't shoot him.
あは
That's
ー
it. That
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
he's onto you. He knows
Oh.
what you're trying to steal yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
We didn't kill him. We didn't.
それして殺したのも嘘だ。その前にもう死んでて。
Shut up, anger.
Fatty! Say one more thing to the. Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt.
Does he? His closed fist is shaking.
お前だ。
It's you.
Angie, where's your goddamn
ユニ
inhaler?
キどうした
I left it.
部屋に置いてきちまって手元にないんだよ。やっちまった。ごめんよ。
Why are you so fucking fat?
ドンゼンのサンガス。やめてやれよ。
Because of you. You wasted my
あの
time.
女はさっさと諦めなっ
Your
て。
help is no longer needed.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
ははーん。
You're in. He's all yours.
タイタスはお前だけのもの。質問で目にせよ。じゃあ、ちょっと。殺してないね。
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of
頭に受けた銃弾を偽装するため。なぜ女どもに頼まれた。
Girls plural.
別の女がい
There's
る。
another
女は二人
Did she kill him?
彼女が男を殺したのかあいつは違うと言
He
ってた。
doesn't think she
クラーシュが殺したとは思っていない。殺していないことを願っている。日曜の夜何があったクラーシュが上階から降りてきた。恐ろしく取り乱した様子。そうか、俺クラーシュのことはもっと、なんか、それこそ演技かもしれない。ハーブをやった。誰か人が死んだ。うまい例えだな、ボス。
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench.
That's okay with the fat man. Still wheezing.
We went upstairs.
上の階へいた。傭兵がくたばってた。近くの窓に弾痕が残ってた。汚れたシーツ。散乱したボトル。
Tibbs patched the window.
ティブスが修理。死体は俺たちで包みした。ティブスは俺の兄貴。
He's in the window.
交換修理業者。
That's short for.
ティベリウス
Bet their father's name, Atticus Hardy.
アッティカス・ハーディ。ルクレチア・ハーディ。
Anyway,
絶対だ。
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
フランシュはあいつ自身の問題で窮地に立たされ
That
てい
can't
る。
show up on police radar.
警察の情報網には絶対に捕まえられない。追っ手が迫っている。
Where she, they're powerful.
力のある国際倫理機関。
She's clearly afraid for her.
that's all he knows.
And why would you help someone like that?
Why would I?
どうしてだろうな。
Find all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
傭兵を殺したのは誰
Just some ideas. She says the
窓を隔てた室外のどこかから撃たれた。予想は何かしらの因縁が絡んでる。あの女かあの傭兵の過去の因縁。別の追っ手ども。追ったやつはミスったのさ。傭兵じゃなくあの女を狙ってたのかもしれない。同感だ。俺も同じようなことを考えてた。傭兵長川の一人。クレネルが送り込んだ資格。海岸の見晴らしのいい場所を調べる。それから弾道学に明るいダチにも相談する。俺だったらそうするぜ。よしよしよしよし。で、吊るそうと考えたのは吊るそうと言い出したのはそいつで俺はそれを気に入った。8人目。いやー、頭使わないとね、ダメなんよ。ハーディーボーイズと提携してる。ないね。うまくいったな。やった、キムが笑ってくれた。キム大好き。ありがとね。何
？Many of us did. That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of.
We'll take that into account.
オッケー、大丈夫大丈夫。お前のことは分かった。逮捕とかじゃないよ。とりあえず、俺はこの事件を本当にただただ真面目に捜査したいんですよ。警官としてちゃんと仕事をしたいだけなんです。 ートセーブあるからセーブは一旦いいか。
It's always good to see you.
何回も来てごめんね。
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired.
I understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched. Her feet.
俺はクールな警官だから。いや、いいよ。
I should have known you'd.
This is good. Clear the air. No, it's not good. Shush. I
う
can't.
るせえ修士学。いや、バカあ、バカ肉体装置バカ
Why did you waste our time then?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into. You're right. You answer to the
連
coalition
合
government.
政府に使え
And
てい
by
る。
extension,
ごめんね。
Briefly glancing over her shoulder, a grand expanse of water reaches over the bay, the Pale, the
地
Muindi
域ペイル
Isola,
ムンディイ
the
ソラ、オクシデン
Occident,
ト、オラン
and
ゲ。
then Oranje.
you share a database with them. You send people to their courts. Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer,
What happens if they do?
they will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder.
Fucked. People after her. Moral intern. Here we go. For once, actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
I did. I also had a side job selling insurance that I was. After that, I sort of, transitioned. It's not nice, but it's not illegal.
What exactly did you?
Industrial
産
espionage.
業スパイ。
I joined
最
a
初から
business
裏切る
collective
つ
with
も
the
りで。
intention of betraying them with a bigger company. The kind you really
10
don't
年
fuck
分の
with.
経理情報を
I
盗み
need
出
the
した
names of the companies involved.
The job was Luz doing County
ルー
Savings
ス・
Bank.
ドゥイン
They
郡
sound
貯
small,
蓄
but they're part
銀
of the Luz
行。
Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first as to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with
Lowe's cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. The conglomerate also includes the
It is. Many people lost their jobs. Not just C-suite. A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. We were there. Together. Okay.
お、すごい具体的にそういうのじゃないんだが。
I was on my back.
別にそこはいいんやが。
I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me.
Her chest rises and falls with each word.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me. He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had
ル
his
ーツ
boots
だけを
on.
身につけてい
I
た。
bit the pillow, not to scream. Then run downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She looks down with a wince. She throws it away.
What time was this? When did it happen?
11:30 to
23
12:15.
時
I don't
30
know the
分
exact
から
time.
0時15分。
Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you in?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines.
Did you hear or see the shooter?
No. Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room. Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time.
Ruby?
ルビー。
Ruby. You know.
リーダー。
The Hardy Boys.
ハーディーボーイズの。
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things...
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not?
ありがとね。
Ruby said, let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. She said she'd take care of this.
なんとかする
She
って
does,
言っ
you
て
know,
くれて。
take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom.
To produce lividity.
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
それ
Ruby
で
went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for, I don't know. I haven't seen
あ
her
れ以来会
since.
ってない。
We will need to take this question.
そうだね。
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much
そうね。
trouble to hide
でも
something
まあ、
someone
ハーディーボーイ
else
ズ
did?
の一員リーダーであるっていうのを考えたら、
What are you doing? Coming up with a theory.
推理をしてい
She
るの
said
さ。
Ruby knew something was wrong before she said
Ruby
anything. It is ominous. You already coming up with theories that put the blame on someone.
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear any. What? Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. Get myself. He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that.
He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun lying around. Now you guys suddenly have theories pouring out.
クラッシュの前だとみんな喧嘩する。
No. I specifically asked him not to carry firearms when he was with me. I don't know. His
この
friends
軍
have
用
rifles.
の銃の行方
Maybe they're
も
psychos that
知りたいからさ。
Coalition military have
行
rifles.
かれた仲間た
I'm
ち。
not a munitions expert.
She might have been a tad disingenuous. When look who's waking up from 1,000 years of sleep.
I've said I'm sorry. What more do you want me to say? I did my best not to lie. It didn't always work. Like what? That's the first thing that went through my head when I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not
そ
to
もそも
talk
ク
to
ラーシュを
anyone
狙っ
or be
た
seen with anyone.
説と、クラーシェへの脅しみたいな理由で、レリーをやったっていうパターンと、そもそもレリーが狙われてたっていうパターンと、今3パターンあるんだよね。
So they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand,
そしたら何の
however,
関係もなかっ
this
た
is paranoia. I just don't know.
まあわかんないよな。わかんない。うん。
Not yet. There are.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from it.
通
Because I'm
報
an
して
idiot.
くれ、私がバカだか
Which
ら。
is an idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call.
クソガキが一緒で投げ始
Her
めて。
jaw is clenched. Her throat moves.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could.
She definitely called the cops. That was
あ
tough.
いや、わかってるって。
It could
わかってるって。
not
演
That
劇。
is impossible.
そんなメタなこと言わなくていい。わかるって。
That was a lie too. She did, of course.
意志力もやられとる。で、窓ガラスは
And
Gibbs.
this is Titus's brother.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct. Yes, you see the glass
Okay.
sparkling out of the
いやー、まあ
She
よくわかった。
silently. He's thinking, or should we arrest her? She's a flight. No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone. She's been through enough. This guy won't budge. You have to wake Multiface up.
いい加減目を覚ませ。
What? Dear God, you've been lied to. She probably didn't give you her real name either. Take it easy. Don't overcompensate with this corp. Yes. Start at the see?
どうしよっかな。どうしよっかな。全部が嘘っぱちの可能性はまだある？
There may be grounds here, at least for an
A little whimper. The young woman hears you.
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name.
Okay. Okay, it's not. You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to Common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have
そういえば
slept
そう
well.
ね。
It's submerged
パ
in
ス
a
ポー
plastic
ト
bag on
は
the coast in the reeds.
アヌーク・マイヤー・スミット。
Falsified documents?
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer. I can't even use.
Why would they do it?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous.
は
They don't take that lightly.
あ。
I didn't show up
She fears an arrest right here and now. This has been an awful.
west of the
見
boardwalk.
つけられるか
in the
な
reeds, on the coast there. I put it there when I. It's useless.
The lieutenant makes an.
You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds northwest of here. It's Katarzyna Elysium.
カタルチーネ・アラシエ。
It's a Grad name, Jimsk or Yugo Grad. It also makes Klasia almost an alacronym for Katarzyna Alazia.
It was a sentimental thing. I want it to be more.
A nickname. Who gave you this?
A teenage boy. A million years ago. My parents were Zhemsk immigrants, but I'm nationalized Oranese. All I remember is Oranje. Alasia is my father's name.
一旦俺はクラーシュでいいかなって思うけどね。
She doesn't feel like a Klasia. She feels like nothing. She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
Klasia. It was my first real boyfriend
ボ
who
ーイ
gave
フ
me
レ
that
ンド
name.
ね。
He never recovered from the shit we went through. He was a writer.
オランエ
He
文
made
学。
Oranese lit. I know him shit. I know.
She purposefully misrepresents fucking mind games. That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we
毅然と立ち向かわねばならぬ。でも一回、これかな。一回俺らの邪魔をしたよなっていう。
produces a pair of handcuffs.
Please no.
いや、それをね、されるとね、正直ね、俺は辛いよ。俺は辛いけど。
Fragile, unshielded.
Her
voice is.
I think I know who did it. Who shot Lely. I can tell you. I can help you.
聞くだけ聞くが。
As if looking into herself for certainty.
聞くは聞くが。
She says, gearing up for this betrayal is hard for her.
なるほど。
Ruby.
ルビー。はいはいはいはい。なぜそう思うの？
For me, ever since I met her and the boys downstairs.
ああ。
Sex. And more. I made the mistake of confiding in her. I told her I was on the run.
エッチやん。
Protecting me. When I started spending time with Lely, she told me to end it.
I don't understand. What exactly in your relationship made you...
She said she's in love with me. She even asked me to run.
And you led her on?
A little. I was flattered, you know? But then I had to let her off, and it was not easy. I came to regret being friendly with her. We maybe kissed, nothing more. I know what it sounds like. That's why I didn't want to tell you before.
ああ、それが根拠ってなると話は変わってくるな。
Somehow, she knew
レリーがすでに
Leslie's
死んでいる
dead.
ことを知ってた。まるで驚いてる様子がなかった。
When we came up here, she was calm as a stone.
This is a familiar theory. You had it too, remember? Could it be that yet again you're coming up with this? The worst thing is, it may be true.
She came over one night, drunk. Said she'd turn my life into a living
クレイ
hell.
ジー最高
I've
女。
been threatened before, so I can tell when someone knows how to do it. And she's a pro. She
プ
must
ロ
be.
あ、そうね。リーダーだもんね。
I tried severing ties with her after that.
Some of that fear is still with her. What are you talking about? She's afraid you'll arrest her.
You've been trying to kick that door down, right? Maybe it leads to... She could have come to the roof through
あそこ
that.
からこの屋
Then
上に
taken
上がっ
the
て
shot right here,
きて
where
撃
I
った。
stand. It was dark outside. I wouldn't have seen her.
はあ。
Interesting theory. Did she know that Dory?
Yes, of course. She's been up here many times, jacking private stations off the ring antenna. She used to come here to drink on...
Okay, arrest the liar now.
逮捕したいけど、したくない。心が2つある。
Stop letting her distract you.
心が2つある。どうしようかな。ちょっと命がかかってるって言われると弱いところはあるけどな。あるけど、でも、俺、ちょっと一回距離詰めてみるね。いやー、わかる。
But I don't deserve to be sent to the moral intern and ground into paste just because I
俺も
disturbed the
倫理
sanctity
機
of
関は
accounting.
ちょっと名前からしてやばいと思ってはい
She's
る。
gearing up for a last stand. This is it.
I don't know. To spend my days with smoke, drink, and Dan. You have those station calls, right?
出頭通告
Where I
書。
have to show up at the station or I'll become a fugitive. You can write me in. You don't have to take me in right now. I know you can do that. Just let me come in on my own. In 2 months.
You do have the form.
That's it. I'm calling it. Kim is beyond compromise.
キムもそうなんだよね。
Definitely, sire.
何が変わる？
Could change. This city, the extradition rule.
レバショール
There's
が
desperation there in that silence. A cornered.
Maybe Ravishol could be free. I could be tried in a free Ravishol. And in...
I find that hard to believe, miss.
Don't. The world can change.
That's not the answer she was hoping for. Thought that you were some kind of patriot or communist. This was her last card. There is nothing more she can say. The final decision is yours. She looks at you inside. Wait. If you arrest her, Kim will have to shut up. He's making a decision, and it's his to make.
「出頭通告書は妥協点としてはめっちゃよく思える。またここに来ればなんか新しい情報出た時にクラージェの話を聞けるし、キムもいなくならない。だからこそ、いやでも、人情として、そうするのは別にそこまで不自然ではないと思う。だって俺酒かすだし、これ以上誰かを傷つけたくないなって思うのは別にそこまで不自然なことじゃないと思うから、でもこれ逮捕。本当にクラーシがまるきりの大嘘つきで、まるきりの大嘘つきだった場合、出頭通告書を書いてしまうと終わる。で、逮捕しないはないかな。どっちにしろ出頭通告書は書くかな。一旦、逃げの一手かもしれんけど、出頭通告書としておこうかなって思うけどな。 と、通告書。出頭通告書にするか。自分がやりたいようにっていうのを前提として考えるなら、どんだけ逃げの一手とか言われようが、俺はそこ決めきれないから。しかも酒粕のダメダメ刑事だから、出頭通告書にしてやるよ。
This may have been a grave mistake, maybe not. Mercy is rarely.
I promise I will be right here all the time, nights too. I'll help you any way I can in this investigation, and I will be at the station.
She slowly lights, and you are. This is not the end of this. Nothing happens. The sky is low.
So, officer.
いや、もう、OK!
As you look back, you think, so love did. If it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft. No. Communism killed him.
愛がそれを可能にした。
She's silent. Hold it. It appears this one has not been entirely corrupted. This may help.
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me. Easier that way.
その方が楽だから。本当にそう
You do not know. A wind of needles. Airships flutter in the stratosphere. Who knows? It's getting cold out. You should go. What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions.
どれにも当てはまらないって俺がいつも答えてるからか？二日酔いのせいだ。両親の王国。どうやって？徐々にだ。ドロレス・デイの英知だ。今間違ってるものはどうする？お前が今に生きているからといって自身の今の要求を未来の要求よりも優先する権利を持っているとは限らない。俺が松代だぞ。こんな酒粕に子供がいてたまるか。なんて合理的だ。なんて冷静なんだ。なんて慈悲深いんだ。現状維持が混沌や流血よりもマシだと。難しいなぁ。混沌や流血、時には進歩となる。脱資本主義、脱国家的。ボンボヤージュ。落ち着けミスター合理的。よし。ここで何があった？
The man is kneeling. The woman is on her back. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge.
最終的には男の口の中に落ち着く。
Cast from somewhere outside, ending him. From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman. The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them.
硝煙反応は
Then the
あ、1
rain
週間以上前だもん
and
な。
wind washed it away. 72%.
72%。
That fires military grade ammunition. A Belma-grave rifle, for example. This is it. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth. Point X would
ミックス
contradict
地点では女の証言と矛盾するし、一連の見立てもすべて無効ということね。
These figures would be wiped out, detective. None that you've found thus far. But that doesn't mean they're
まあまあまあまあまあ。
That's a 28%.
28% というところ
In
だな。
this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we You would need a map for that.
狙撃地点。本屋で地図
We're thinking, what if the shot didn't come from the roof?
Ah.
There was a map in the bookstore. We should come back with it. Compare the landscape to the radius of the shot.
よし。ああ、金が。今夜、宿なしかもしれん。俺、今夜、宿なしかもしれん。よし、ちょっと待って。やることがいっぱい増えたよ。クラーシェの部位も調べたい。遊歩道の西側にある足原のどこか。あ、ルビーの剣。もう12時半。朝7時半に起きてもう5時間。